Bruce, obviously, just a couple weeks ago, you guys went up against a tough rushing attack from Wisconsin. What do you think is going to be better this time around now that you guys have had a couple weeks to shore things up?
Um, our physicality really, we during this bye week, we let our body heal a little bit, but we really intensified our physicality in our practices. We've hit in the weight room a lot harder. Groups have been getting together, by themselves to, up tempo and really go over some of the stuff that we had messed up on.
How do you feel these personnel changes help you combat a team like this?
Um, to be honest with you, it's really the same thing. You just have to be physical in everything you do, and defensively, that's what we're doing. It's really the same thing.
Things like Danny taking over quarterback. There have been a lot of changes here that have happened just in a couple weeks. What is sort of the attitude or the atmosphere? Has that changed at all in the break?
Well, we have a much positive attitude going into this game. To be honest, I was talking amongst the D linemen, earlier this week, and we really, don't really know what it is, but it's a lot of positivity, going around, and that's great, especially over all the things that we're going through. And we lean on each other, we stand shoulder to shoulder, and that's how we're going to be measured. And the positivity and the atmosphere around the team has really just been high. I feel like practices have been going good. Obviously, it's more stuff we can still work on, but we've really been getting after it, and it's nothing but shining lights in our eyes, really. I think for it to take effect on a team like that, it really had to start individually, each person individually. I feel like just really got in their mind that we need to do this, and they really stepped up individually. And when you step up, when everybody steps up individually, it reflects as a team. And I think that's really what's happening. I think each individual, is really putting it on their shoulders. And when you do it like that, when you want to make the play and when you want to do your job, correct, when you get out there as a unit, if everyone does their job correct, then you're going to obviously win that play, win that down, win the game. And that's really how people have been taking it. And it's amazing, the spirits that we're in.
Your first game week as a starter. Just what's the feeling mentally, physically? How you feeling for Nebraska?
I feel great. It's a great feeling to get to go out there and play on Saturday. I'm really working hard to try and get good timing with my receivers. Keep getting better each practice. Trying not to make the same mistake twice, because mistakes are going to happen and they're going to continue to happen. But throughout my career, hopefully, I never make the same mistake twice, and that's what I'm trying to focus on this practice and each practice going forward.
Do you think it helps you to have that bye week? Yeah, obviously, you got it in Northern Illinois game. You got to see how he did in game action. Then you get a week off. Now you're the starter during that week. Did it help you, to get prepared to see what you did the week before and then look ahead, a week ahead to your next game?
Yeah, the bye week has actually been probably a blessing for me, just to kind of get reps with the ones, kind of have a longer time to get into the game plan, watch more film of Nebraska, just kind of watch film of the past game to kind of learn from the mistakes I made in the NIU game, and just keep working with the receivers, definitely, and getting the timing better.
Hazel talked about kind of a confidence and hunger within the team. Have you seen that? And I guess just what can you pin that on? What leads you guys to feel kind of rejuvenated after this bye?
I think it's just been coach. I just have to credit the coaches. The coaches have been doing a great job of getting us ready and not giving up on us. And I don't think that anyone should give up on us, because I think that Coach Hazel's heading in the right direction. All the coaches have us getting prepared and getting ready to play on Saturday.
Take us through how you've prepared for this start.
Obviously, you want to don't ever want to be unprepared for something that happens in a game unless you haven't seen it on film. So if it's been on film, you obviously want to be prepared for it. I usually go in and I'll just watch. I like to get my ready list, and I'll just go through that and look at the formation, see kind of how they would line up to it, and go through my plan to get a plan within the plan of the game plan. So for each play, I would have an idea of what I want to do based off their defense of that, and then I'll always go in with the receivers, and I'll so we can get on the same page, so that he's not running a different route than I expect him to run, and hopefully that will keep continuing to grow, because we still got some work to do, I think, and hopefully today we can get together again, me and a lot of the receivers, and we can watch the film and get ready to play.